Oh, well now. Oh, crap. Oh, I've trapped my headphones. Oh. I was just grabbing them and they're all tangled with my iPad set up here. I need a bigger desk, you guys. If I ever move into a bigger place with a bigger office, I'm getting a bigger desk. All right. Sorry, so sorry, sound alerts. God, I want to get rid of you. Where the hell is that? I am so sick of seeing that message every time I start. We gotta take care of it. Hello there, Golden Pen. Hello, Vestige 6. Hello, Arby's Gaming. Elgato Plays Stuff. Uniclus X Purple. CJ Maniac. Coffee Black. Noble Nuggy. Dylan Waffle Hater. Combo NS. Tomar Gaming. Tomar Gaming. Uh, all right, and it's 8 o'clock. Just on time. And oh, you know I'm ready for the last Diet Dr. Pepper in the house, which hopefully won't still be by next Tuesday, but mm, oh, it's just so good. And hey there, Tomar's beard looks really good today. Well, thank you, Golden Ben. Boehner Tracks, hey there, Soviet Hulk, hey there. We got first time chatters, Carbon Cabron, something. Uh, isn't that not a nice word in Spanish? Anyway, Charlie D. Oh boy, is my Elgato capture stuff acting up today? Oh my goodness, I'm falling so behind. Charlie, thank you for resubbing for 3 months. Why does Twitch want me to share this? By the way, I've been very much enjoying your Hawaiian snack pack, Charlie. I I I admit I was a little trepidatious about trying that cuttlefish jerky, but it's really good. I like it. I might go out and try to find some more now. Hmm. So thank you for that, and congrats on your second Tomar Emerald. Donut Stalker 93. Thank you for resubbing for 19 whole months now. Wowie wow. Uh, is streams not paused? As far as I know, we're stable. Everything on my stats says we're stable, Charlie. Uh, if there's a problem, it's got to be on Twitch's side somewhere. But my upstream connection is a-okay today. Donut Stalker 93 though, thank you again for the 19 months. I just watched the Lord of the Rings movies for the first time since I was a kid. Who's your favorite member of the Fellowship, Tommy? Who's my favorite member of the Fellowship? I don't know. I don't remember anybody's names anymore. I haven't watched those movies in years either. I mean, obviously I remember Frodo and Samwise, but the I like the dwarf. I don't know. I don't care. I like the hobbits. I like the hobbitses. Anyway, uh why'd you say Bilbo, Waffle Hater? That's the other ones. That's the Hobbit. No one's actually
Subscription
a
gifted.
Bilbo fan. Combons, thank you. Combo NS. Thank you for subbing with Prime. And Ryogu, thank you for the gifted sub to our war game. Bilbo is the best Hobbit, exclaims only Waffle Hater. Mm-hmm. Dumbledore's cool when he fights the Flash. Yeah, that's my favorite scene. Donut Stalker. And hello there, first time chatter, Rick Melly. Hi for the first time, Tomar. I didn't know you were on Twitch. Now you do. Boehner Tracks. Thank you so much for the 777-bit no talent jump scare. Everyone knows that the gatekeeper that gets crushed is the hottest. Yeah, my favorite character is the Balrog. Uh, and Gollum, but only when he's Smeagol. No, you know what? Gollum, but only when he's Gollum, and not when he's Smeagol. How about that? Hmm. Let's see. You can fight it. You can fight a Balrog in Shadow of War. Yeah, I know. I've played through that game I played too much of that game. Uh, I get very sucked in to the shadow the what's the Shadow of Mordor and Shadow of War are the two of them. I like both of them. I'll fight you online. Is there actually online versus play? I've never. I mean, I guess I've never used any of the online features before. Oh, versus. It's indirect. Okay, that makes more sense. Oatmeal Boat, thank you. Thank you for resubbing for 15 months now. Jerbun1, thank you for resubbing for 7 months. Epic Hat Tomar, who is getting subjected to the almighty Handmar today. What does that imply? I don't know how to read between those lines. Charlie, thank you for the dime. My mom would really like your hat. She's obsessed with Bigfoot hunting, and she follows real honest to God Bigfoot hunters on Facebook. Yeah, I don't know. We have a running joke in the friends group. We're constantly getting each other Bigfoot merchandise. Uh, Zach's bought him for Adam P. Jaxie got this one for me. I guess those are the only two instances I could think of. But this is the only Bigfoot merch I own personally. Chewbach96, thank you for resubbing for 20 entire months. Have you ever thought about how Trumpet Guy looks just like a hobbit? They should cast him in the Amazon series. If he could act, I would completely agree with you. I feel like he would be. I'm not saying he can't act because I don't know, but he just seems like someone who'd be tough to work with. I'll just put it that way. Hmm. But that said, I would love to see him make a cameo as a hobbit in any Lord of the Rings thing. He's walked Bob Dylan up on stage. Who the whoops, I pressed the mute. Who the am I? There we go. Tomar, can I get you to say she Gollum on my precious till I you know what? No, I'm not gonna I'm not gonna finish this. I don't like that. Donut Stalker. Tomar, have you voice acted for Smiling Friends season 2? That's a great question. I don't think I'm beholden not to say, but the short answer is not yet. But recording has begun, as far as I know, and I've been asked for availability, and I had to turn in all my union crap and my I-9 and my W-4 and all. So I'm onboarded. I'm gonna be working on season 2. You could say season 2 confirmed. Clip it. Season 2's been confirmed, hasn't it? Adult Swim confirmed it like before they even confirmed it with Zach and Michael, as far as I know. But yeah, so I'm onboarded and we're gonna be recording sometime soon. All right. Yeah, season 2 was confirmed by Adult Swim like very shortly after season 1 aired. But yeah, there's gonna be of course there's gonna be a season 2. And it'll be just as good or better. Hopefully better. For a number of reasons, I think it'll be better. A, because I know that's their goal, is to try to top themselves, and B, because of other little insider things I know, I just have a hunch it'll be better. Not to get you too hype. Where's the purple hat? Oh no, Atrex is. I have a lot of hats, you know. I try to cycle through them. I have the purple billboard hat here with me, but I wasn't gonna wear it today. Tomar and his almighty hunch. Tomar broke his NDA. What NDA? Nothing I've said is confidential. I mean, I guess I don't know if there's a public statement. Oh, recording has started on season 2, but there's no NDA. There's no NDA in effect here. I hope Tomar doesn't quit the show when they make fun of Scientology. What? Is that a reference to what's his name? Isaac Hayes. It's got to be. Uh, Colorblind. Thank you for resubbing for 6 months. You've earned your third Tomar Emerald. Thank you so much for all your time here in
the subscriberverse.
Hi Tomar, how's your week been so far? Asks Colorblind. It's been very busy. It's been my on-call week. In fact, I didn't even announce that on Tuesday, and it worked out. But at any time, I could get hit up on pager duty. If any of you guys know who that is, then you've probably been on an on call shift before. But yeah, if my pager duty goes off and it's an issue I can't solve in like 5 minutes, I'm gonna have to peace out quick. But you know what? Speaking of, why am I not getting any signal to my El Gato? My El Gato. Please, someone tell me why my El Gato. Oh, there we go. Now it's working. For some reason, I had to unplug and plug the HDMI cable back in. This stuff's always so intuitive. Oh, I've also got my dinner here, which is, it looks really ugly but it's a bagel with cream cheese and lox. I just made a real mess out of that smoked salmon. It's on a pretzel bagel. If you can see that, see the little salt on there. It's very pretzel-ish. All right, I'm gonna have a bite of this. And these bagels they're not Hank's, which are amazing. They're not mine. They're Noah's bagels, so I had to toast them a bit. If it's not a great bagel, thou must toast it. It's the first Tomar commandment. Still love that combo. Bagel, cream cheese, lox. Now, there might be some cream cheese in my mouth. It's okay. Make a bagel tier list. Tier lists are the big thing, aren't they? You just go through it's like we could rank what? Like, what's bagels anyone would care about? Like Einstein Brothers, Noah's, like the ones you get at the supermarket at like Publix. And I don't even live near a Publix. I'm trying to think. I feel like all the best bagels are just like from bodegas in New York City, who buy them from big commercial bagel bakeries. I'm sorry, guys. I'm not sorry. I'm done apologizing for enjoying my bagel. And another thing, no. Bagels are absolutely disgusting and disappointing, Snot. Ooh, why I oughta. Ooh. If you honestly believe that, Snot, I just don't think you've had the right bagel. But I feel like you're just trying to razz me and get under my skin. Publix is a thing, by the way. Who asked that question about Publix? Oh, Charlie. Publix is just a supermarket chain from mostly the southeast, I want to say. Like, we had them in Florida and Georgia. I know that. I don't know. For me, Publix's big thing that no other supermarket chain I know of has is they'll make a chicken tender sub for you at their deli counter. Like, they'll just chop up chicken fingers and put it on a sub roll, and it's delicious. Publix is Southern Kroger's. See, that's confusing too, because if you've ever lived in Atlanta, you have Publix and Kroger. Those are the two biggest supermarkets in the area, or at least they were in the 90s when I lived there. I don't know what it's like there now. I legit think the last time I was in Atlanta for anything other than like an airport layover was like 2001. I'll let you know, I went to the Jewish area of the north side of Chicago and had kosher bagels aside from commercial ones. Just never impressed and find it the most bland thing ever. Oh my god, snot. Look, maybe you went to the Jewish part of Chicago. You know what Chicago is not? New York City. New York City and Philadelphia, I can vouch for the bagels there. Chicago, I would think you could find a good bagel there. But I would also think you could find a good bagel in LA, what with all the Jews here. But just because there's Jews doesn't mean the bagels are good. That's the real lesson there. A Jewish bagel is not always a good bagel. And in fact, I come to find that like the really like the Orthodox owned businesses, a lot of the time the quality of their stuff sucks because their whole thing is like, well, we're like the kosher restaurant. We're just competing with the other kosher restaurants, so we don't actually have to be good. We just have to be like we're the one place that the other Orthodox Jews come. Like there was a kosher pizza place I remember on Pico Robertson. It was one of the first places I lived in LA. It was Pico Robertson, which is one of the most Jewish neighborhoods in LA. And it was called Shalom Pizza. I don't mind doxing them. I don't even know if it's still there. It certainly doesn't deserve to be. It was some of the most mediocre. Like I would have rather had cafeteria pizza than the pizza at this place. Their whole thing was it was kosher. But man, it sucked. It was horrible pizza, and it's because it's like they were the one kosher pizza place in the entire neighborhood. So they're like, if you want kosher pizza, you'll come to us. If you don't care, then you'll go literally anywhere else anyway. I would rather go to a prison cafeteria and eat the pizza with the bumpy bottom that they made in a weird pan in the giant pan in the oven than eat that shalom pizza again. Okay. By the way, Donut Stalker, thank you for the gifted sub to Battle Beetle Soup Dog. Thank you for resubbing for 5 months. Hello, Tomar. Oh, that was embarrassing. Excuse me. And Soup Dog, thank you for resubbing for 5 months. Hello, Tomar. I'm going to the world's biggest Smash Brothers tournament tomorrow as an expert. Do you have any tips or tricks? No, I don't. Play as Diddy Kong and win. Coid, thank you for. I'm not a Diddy player at all, by the way. I just remember being destroyed by one the first time I was in. I got dragged into a Smash tournament at a con by a friend, and I thought, hell, why not? And I got smoked by a guy playing as Diddy Kong in round 1 because I had no business being in a Smash tournament, but it was free entry. Dex the Swede, thank you for the monster gift. Oh my goodness, and the beneficiaries of which were Spooky Spookster, Davy Crockett 1865, Will Sucks at Games, Super Jank 6, and Gonzo's Razor. Thank you so much, Dex. Live. What is that? Live or live? Jedi Slayer 88. Thank you for resubbing with Prime for 3 months. Sorry, I almost read the 3 as an 8, which means you've earned your second Tomar Emerald. Hey Tomar Emerald. Hey Tomar, I've missed the last couple streams. Did the Glizzy Goblin redeem? Get rid of the hat. Oh yeah, don't you know it? No, I just haven't. I've been doing like very like focused games lately. It's pretty much just been Ghost Trick, in fact, and I feel like it would only slow things down to have the billboard hat or the whiteboard hat up. Uh, by the way, hello there, first time chatters. Kermit Jagger. Tomar Terror Time isn't nearly as scary as the song made it sound. Oh yeah, the Scooby Doo one. And then I assume that was a reference to Scooby Doo on Zombie Island, but maybe that's a bridge too far. Charlie, thanks for the dime. Oh, in other news, I mustered up the courage to ask a guy I find cute his number. He declined, but it's about the little victories. Well, congrats on your courage. Uh, I have borderline psychotic. I have like a very mixed feelings at this point about Velma. I watched the first episode. I thought it was pretty terrible. But then I watched the second episode, and I admit I was under the influence of something when I watched the second episode. And I started to feel like maybe the show like knows is like more self-aware than I initially thought. So I'm like I feel like I laughed once or twice and I'm like, "Really?" So now I'm in a weird spot about it. It's the first episode was so bad. And I hate all the meta like up its own ass stuff. I really do still hate that. But 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 like the second episode for some reason didn't seem as bad. But it might have been a matter of circumstances. Maybe the whole point of that show is to watch it while under the influence of something. Uh Tomar's the number one Velma fan. Why am I'm sucking up to HBO to get the season 2 voice role of Scooby? Hmm. Let's see. I'm just watching Velma, smoking some meth. Exactly, Commodore Camillon. That's the way to do it. uh Snot's mad. Snot's mad that I'm willing to give Velma any consideration. There were some little things that made me laugh in both episodes 2 and 3. And yes, I watched episode 3 today while I was eating. It's not a good show. I'm not trying to say it's a good show. I'm just saying it's not as completely awful as I expected or got the impression. Uh Look, I don't know why it's a Scooby Doo show. It makes no sense. There's a million things wrong with it. Don't get me wrong. But I'm saying it's bearable. Yes, taller vision. The first episode really though, it's the one of the cringiest openings I've ever seen to a show. It's just like rapid fire like self-referential meta crap like it's too self-aware. That's its problem. Is it's too self-aware at all times. Probably its most glaring flaw. I mean, it's not like there's brilliant comedy writing in it. There isn't. There's none of that to be found. But have I gotten into any other shows recently? That's a good question. Still working on Hunter x Hunter. Reading it and watching it with Jaxie. I'm caught up on Spy X Family. I'm caught up on Chainsaw Man. That's both the manga and the anime. But yeah, if you're talking about stuff that isn't anime, I'm trying to think of what I've been watching lately. I saw that movie The Menu. That was kind of entertaining. Uh, what else did I watch? I know I've been watching some stuff. I was gonna try to check out The Last of Us at some point. Uh, I really liked The Northman. I saw that for the first time like last week. That was cool. Um, I want to check out The Whale, but I don't know if I want to. I'm probably gonna wait till it's out of the theater. Um, Tomar, have you ever watched Flight of the Concords? Yeah, I need to watch more of it. I've only watched like the first episode or two. Uh, it's funny. I completely forgot about it until now. So thank you for reminding me because I've been looking for something that's actually funny to watch because nothing new being made. I is that a dick thing to say? Nothing new being made is funny. Not nothing, but very little. I've been enjoying What We Do in the Shadows. I've been enjoying Barry. Yeah, oh, Glasshole is recommending Barry. I'm caught up. Don't worry. Barry, I love. Um, but yeah, it's like What We Do in the Shadows, Barry, like maybe every third or fourth episode of Always Sunny these days. Because like every time a new season comes out, I'm like, maybe there's like three or four good episodes in the whole season. Like they still make some good episodes, but like they make a lot of stinkers too, in my opinion. But I love Always Sunny. Like I'm a legacy Always Sunny watcher. I will watch probably every season until they cancel it. Um, Tomer, is it true you shaved your beard for NoHo Hank and Barry? No, I did not shave my beard for NoHo Hank, but I love that character. Uh, oh yeah, I watched the first episode of Koala Man finally yesterday. I liked it. I want to watch more of it. It's if anything, it just feels fresh. It's nice seeing like an Australian made comedy. Um, so I'm like, there's still funny stuff coming out, but yeah, I got to check out Flight of the Concords. Tomar, would you do steroids like Mac if it meant you could be in an episode of Always Sunny? Yeah, probably. I. It's like I could shit talk it all I want, but if I was asked to be on Always Sunny tomorrow, I'd just be like, "Yep, yeah, I'll do it." Like it's a show that I've liked for a very long time, and anything that old is gonna start to wane a bit. Yes, I'm defending it. Have I watched Mythic Quest, Emma Memer? Yes, but I really don't like it. I'll preface, if you want to further discuss, I can discuss, but all I'll say for now is I just really did not like Mythic Quest. I don't think I've liked anything created by the Always Sunny cast outs like Charlie Day. I've said this before. Charlie Day is like the only one of them who isn't cursed to like only be good in the show Always Sunny. Well, and Danny DeVito, but that doesn't count. He had a huge career before Always Sunny. Uh, it is something to watch, Emma Memer, but I don't know. I, yeah, Mythic Quest to me feels, maybe that is what like games and gamers, maybe to someone that's what it's about. To me, it felt really disingenuous and totally unrelatable when they try to tackle something as specific as the games industry, and they do it in what to me feels like a super safe, cringy approach. It's like maybe a step above Good Game. Oh, should I not have said that out loud? Uh, rewinding. Maybe you know what I'm saying. If you don't know what Good Game is, you're better off. Um, just that kind of stuff. My father was a gamer and a redditor. Is that a reference to something someone actually said? Macrophage. Tomar, I told my sister to watch Hunter x Hunter with me, and she loves it as a 6-year-old and wants to thank you for being in it. Oh, has she already seen through the Chimera Ant arc? I haven't gotten that far in the anime yet. Oh, Paragon Creed, thank you for subscribing. We have a new member of the subscriberverse, and it's Paragon Creed. Thank you very much. Tomar attacks. I just attacked Good Game, the show created by Dan Harmon and some other internet folks. Uh, let's see. Um, look, all I I'm not gonna say any, like, I haven't said anything specific about it other than I think Mythic Quest is barely a step up from it, and that and you all know the fate of that show. You know it didn't get a season 2, so why even say anything? Uh, let's see. Oh, multimedia says I haven't started Chimera Ant. I'm too afraid I won't like it as much. I think it's still a good arc. I'm working on Greed Island right now in the anime, which I think is the last major arc before Chimera, but we're still like kind of early on in it. I really like Greed Island. Like, to me, Hunter x Hunter is so like it's like it's like the anime made for like JRPG nuts by JRPG nuts. I The guy who made it, he must have played a lot of RPGs to even just approach so much of the series the way he did. Uh, Honestly, once I'm caught up on Hunter x Hunter, I'm probably gonna go back and like start Yu Yu Hakusho from the beginning. Oh, you're in the York New City, huh? Okay, Sake. That we just finished that arc. It's a good arc, but ooh, I'm loving Greed Island. And I've already read it all. Yu Yu Hakusho manga or anime? Good question, Super Dion, bro. I Either or, probably the anime. Honestly, at this point, depends on if Jaxie will watch it with me. Definitely the anime. If Jaxie is totally uninterested, then I'll probably just blast through the manga. Oh, they have different endings for real? Oh my gosh, Dylan, I didn't know that. Yeah, no, Meruem's end and like all the stuff around like Yuppie's death, well, all the royal guards' death, including Meruem, like that really caught me off guard. I was not. That's what I like about Hunter x Hunter. It's constantly catching me off guard. I don't want to spoil anything for anybody out there, but like that's just good storytelling. You really don't know what to expect. In the world of like shonen manga, which can be so tropey and so predictable at times, stuff that you really can't predict is refreshing. Uh, am I watching the dub? Asked Jonathan Joester. Oh, for Hunter? No, I've been watching it subbed. But we'll probably switch over to dub for the Chimera Ant arc, just because Jaxie has already insisted on it. She wants to hear me as Yuppie. But I told her, like, we'll watch one episode and you'll get sick of hearing me and we'll go back. Yeah, Chainsaw Man's great for the exact same reason. It's why I loved it from day one with the manga. Mm. When you get down to it, that's that's something all the best stories have in common. That's just a mark of good storytelling is actually like keeping your viewer hooked. I mean, granted, there's a lot of dirty tricks to do that too. But yeah, just don't be predictable. Have constantly new interesting things happening. You can reverse engineer that crap. Recreating it well is another story, but you can reverse engineer what makes a show or a movie good, I think. Mm. What am I eating? Don Cheadle official. um I a, a pretzel bagel with cream cheese and smoked salmon. It's not technically lox, I guess, because I think it's just smoked. And in order to be lox, it has to be cured, if that makes sense. Uh, but taste tastes just fine. You're right. I don't have any capers, Harold Krell. If there were capers around, I'd use them. But I don't usually keep capers around the house. It's like the only time I would have capers is with some of my Jew bagel food. Mm. But yeah, that's some smoked Nova salmon right there. Look at that. That's beautiful. pro-state misogynist. Thank you for the 22 bits. Even if it was just to call me a chewing clown. Oh, borderline psychotic, yeah. Don Cheadle described them as sour, juicy peas. I don't know. I really don't know how to describe what a caper is. It looks like a little green ball, I guess, which is why it'd be compared to a pea. But yeah, it's like pickled or it's sour. I don't. Yeah, it's like a strong little pickled, like round green vegetable. Uh, they're an intense flavor, and they do not go with everything. Oh, it's a pickled peppercorn, according to Lead Surgeon. Is a caper actually a peppercorn though? Brined clovey thing. I don't know. But honestly, brined clovey thing sounds like a good description too. I have no shame about chewing my bagel. All right. Now, if I were to do this... Oh, I wonder what my pushover notification was. No. Nothing important. I built a bot. Oh, wait a minute. I built a bot to track the stock of Kirkland baby formula on Costco.com. Costco goes to such lengths to prevent bot activity on their site. I spent a few hours trying to get around their bot detection stuff, but I finally managed to do it. So I built a script. Remember to bot legally. No, just remember not to get caught. Look, there's been still this baby formula shortage. We have to do what we can. Look, I'm not trying to like exploit the system. I'm not scalping the baby formula. It's for me. I don't feel even slightly bad for making a script to help me do that versus checking Costco on my phone every 20 minutes, which is what my bot does. So I'm not like blasting their servers or anything. Just every 20 minutes, go in. I'm not even going to tell you what technology stack I'm using because I don't want to. I don't know. I don't want Costco to crack down. But I'm gonna get that dang formula when it comes on stock. I'm not using ChatGPT, just Python stuff. But I'm not gonna say what Python libraries I'm using. That's all. But I will say, it's crazy the stuff that you have to, the little hoops you have to go through to get around their detection strategies. Why are you drinking all the baby? I'm not. No, I'm just automating, going to the site, logging in, checking the formula page. Then I have to I need something in which the JavaScript renders so that it'll actually get updated stock info. That determines whether the add to cart button works. And then I scrape the resulting HTML and I analyze that then it's just normal web scraping crap. You do CSS selectors to find whatever element you're looking for, and you read a property off that, and does it say in stock or out of stock? Simple as that. Web scraping is not illegal, big bouncing bug. Like doing in some cases it violates terms of service, but I'm not talking about full-on scraping either. I'm not taking someone's database and rebuilding it. I'm literally scraping a single page to see if a product's in stock. Don't try to make me feel bad about scraping Costco for baby formula. If you guys realize what baby formula costs and how but first of all, Kirkland formula is really good, and second of all, it's a way better deal than the competing brands, which are Enfamil and Similac. If anybody here knows anything about baby formula. And again, the shortage, you guys. Marshall, thank you, by the way. Marshall Maximus 47, thank you for resubbing for 13 months on 13. That number is kind of cringe. And those are Marshall's words, not mine. Boehner Tracks, thank you for the 100 bits. Tomar, you gotta find a deer hunter that makes non-FDA jerky that he sells large bags on the low. Best snack of all time. I'm assuming you know such a person, Boehner Tracks, someone who makes their own deer jerky. I mean, if I was a deer hunter, I'd make my own deer jerky too. I wouldn't want that meat going to waste. You can only freeze so much of a deer. Legitness, thank you for resubbing for 16 months, by the way. Hey guys, it's me, Tomar, famous for this is Legitness words, by the way. Famous for things like Hunter x Hunter and Epstein's Little Black Book. Come on, I'm excited to announce Tomar NFTs, aka non-fungible Tomars. Only accepting zoo tokens. Oh my god. How many controversial things did we just say in those 2 sentences, 3 sentences? This is all on Legitness. Why are you guys putting it on me? I'm just being nice and reading the comments to my loyal subscriber. Nobody Decent, by the way. Thank you for subscribing. We have a new member of the Subscriberverse, and it's Nobody Decent. That's literally their name, Nobody Decent. And hello there, first time chatter. Uh-oh, Slick Hot Dog. You should rename yourself Uh-oh, Slick Glizzy. Just a recommendation after some recent revelations to me. Okay. All right. We've had our fun. Now let's have some fun. Never say that again. Never say that again. Okay. Literally never say that again. I mean, I said it. Look, Lynn kept her promise about getting me hooked up. About 2 hours before dawn, the phone rang. Let's play this game. Wild Woody, thank you for resubbing for 10 months. Appreciate it. How do you respond to Zach Hadel's crimes in the Congo? No comment. No comment. Dred's not dead. Or Dred's not dead. Hello. This is Jowd. Sissel, are you listening? We need your powers. No time to talk. We'll be waiting for you. Trace complete. Luxurious parlor, aka control room. Well, you'd better get going. This long night is drawing to an end. Yeah, it looks like it. Thank you for all your help tonight. I'm the one who should be thanking you. At the other end of the phone line. I'm finally gonna find all my answers. I'd better go. A single telephone line connects me and the other Sissel. But that single line spreads out like a spider's web to ensnare the fates of many people. And I just reached the center of the web. Here we are. The pre-rendered submarine. What year did this come out? Asked Ginger Lion 32. I want to say like 2012, 13, somewhere around there. It's like an original DS game, like pre 3DS even. So, oh, maybe no, maybe earlier than like 2010. Guys, what year did Ghost Trick? You guys have Google. I don't have enough screens free. 2010 says Dylan. Yeah, okay. There we go. 2010. Welcome to the Yonoa. Detective Wait, who's I don't know who's talking. I already forgot what voice I gave this guy. My detective sense must have gotten rusty. I didn't even sense your presence here in the dark. I love how detectives all have anime powers. That's because I switched the power to my mask off, Detective Jowd. I used your phone. Hope you don't mind. Egad, never thought you'd track us here, especially seeing as you're a death row inmate. And I'm equally surprised about your choice of transportation. A submarine, huh? But how did you find us, my man? Not even the police knew where the Yonoa was going to surface, confound it. We detectives have a little saying. If there's something you want to know about a case, ask the criminals. Yeah. Aha! The bullet the man in red was shot with had a radio transmitter in it. I have a little something for you. Cabanella has given me some pretty weird presents in the past. But they always prove... It really was a dragon radar. I was right, you guys. But they always prove useful. This one was a radio receiver made to look like a pocket watch. I really don't remember most of these details. Yes, Inspector Cabanella. I hear he's an excellent investigator. By the way, where is that man in red? I know he's on this submarine somewhere. Ah, Sissel, you mean? You can relax. That's nothing but his shell. His shell, eh? His spirit isn't here right now. Most likely, right about now, he's controlling your daughter. Please, I beg you, let my daughter go. If you need a hostage, take me. Just please let her go. Bah. There's something our nation needs. Sissel has it. That's all we care about, my man. Nothing else matters. However, it would appear Sissel has underestimated us. He's left behind his precious bargaining chip here. Bargaining chip? Whoa. That didn't look comfortable. Our nation has already researched it. This product that Sissel has to offer, the source of his powers. That was the meteor fragment, I guess. What? What in the world was that? The Tamsic fragment. It gives spirits special powers. And now our deal with Sissel is concluded, as far as we're concerned. What are you talking about? Tisk, tisk, what a mistake to make, right at the most critical moment. Now then, Detective Jowd. Farewell. Did he just get ejected from the submarine? What in the world? The whole room just vanished. Detective Jowd! Where'd he go? What now? I think I heard an explosion somewhere. In any case, Lynn and the little lady should be here somewhere. The reason the body's not rotten is because it's got a magical meteorite fragment in it, or it did until just like a few seconds ago. Three-time tiger. I smell danger. I'd better find them, and fast. Alright. What? So you're here, huh? Oh, look who it is. It's Missile! Yes, I think even I remember who you are by now. What do you suppose that shock was a minute ago? I have no idea, of course. Yeah, I'm just a little sheltered apartment dog. But with my loss of memory, I can't say I'm much better. Anyway, let's hurry up and go save Miss Lynn and Miss Camilla. Do you think that trusty nose of yours can sniff them out? I'm sorry to say I don't think it can. Why did I even bother to ask? But you do have the power to swap objects. So let's go find that lady detective and the little lady together. You got it! Well, phone ringing. The telephone's ringing. Wow! It's Miss Camilla, I just know it. My trusty nose is practically screaming it at me. I think you'd call that more of a hunch. Anyway, let's get to that phone before it stops ringing. You bet! Oh boy. There's some balls I can switch. Oh, look at that. Now I can get to here and over to here. Oh yeah, and then... Okay. Oh no, wait. That doesn't make sense. Okay, so now we'll take... Wait. Where is Missile? Oh no, it keeps taking me out of that. No. Cancel. I want to go to there and swap this with this, right? There we go. Oh no! I think I just heard another little explosion in the distance. Got a bad feeling about this. Sissel, look! That black hello? It came off the hook. Uh-oh, I'd better answer it. Fast. Okay, ghosting, ghosting. Is there any reason to turn this valve? I mean, I just wanted to get to the telephone. Hello? Is anyone there? It's her, the little lady. It's Sissel. Where are you? Somebody please answer. I guess she can't hear my voice. You too, huh? Oh, good. I thought she was ignoring me. Somebody help me. Oh, yeah, she can't hear us because she's never been dead. It's probably a good thing. Wait, or was she dead? No, I can't remember. I don't think she was. I think it was just Missile who died in that earlier apartment part. She said Lynn. Miss Lynn! We'd better hurry. Let's go, Sissel! Alright, let's teleport. Well, not teleport. Let's go through let's trace. We'll go through the phone lines. Alright. It's no use. It's no use. Nobody's answering. I forget what voice I did for her. We'll be fine. Miss Camilla! And Miss Lynn! Oh, great. She's dead again. Oh, poor Miss Lynn. Yeah, she can't seem to catch a break. Looks like another tragedy has happened. Sorry to keep you waiting, little lady. Sissy, I knew you'd come. Miss Camilla! Miss Camilla! And Missile too. I'm so glad to see her all... Wait, did she die then? How are we talking to her? Whatever. Well, I wouldn't say I'm all right exactly. Hey, wait a minute. Missile, your voice. I think I remember hearing it somewhere before. What? My voice? That's right. Camilla has a core now, so that means she did hear Missile's voice before, when we saved her that time. So that was you, wasn't it, Missile? You're the one who saved me in the park tonight. Thank you. Miss Camilla. That's right, because Missile saved her when the Temsik statue, the statue at the park fell on her head. And he swapped it with the leaf or whatever. And that's how the Afro guy wound up dying. Okay, now it's all coming back. I'm so glad I was born your little doggy. Hey, Missile. Could you stay here and watch over your mistress for a while? Huh? But don't you need my powers? I'll see what I can do on my own for a while. After all, you're the only one who can protect her. Okay, I'll do it. Thank you, Missile. Thank you so much. All right. Oh, I guess the Missile's up in that thing. I guess let's just try to... Oh. There we go. Oh, Sissel, you're here! Lynn, what in the world happened here? I don't know. Huh? I just sort of blacked out all of a sudden. Next thing I knew, I was dead. Yeah, I guess you wouldn't know in that case. And where's Detective Jowd? Is he alright? I don't know. Huh? The room he was in just disappeared all of a sudden. Now it's all making even less sense than before. After we left the Super's office, we followed after the man in red. We tracked him with that radio transmitter Inspector Cabanela fired into him with the bullet. The man in red took a boat out to sea from a small harbor on the edge of town. Detective Jowd and I managed to secretly stow away on his boat. And then we sneaked onto the submarine with him when it surfaced. Before long, the submarine dove back down again. Detective Jowd and I decided to split up. He would take care of the telephone line, and I would look for Camilla. I found Camilla hiding here in the engine room. She'd escaped and run away here. Wow, that's quite an adventure. What happened next? I don't know. Huh? There was a flash of white all of a sudden. Next thing I know, I was dead. Oh boy, sounds like it'd be quicker to see for myself. Let's do it. Camilla, are you okay? Here we go. Here we go. Whoa! Camilla? Hello, Lynn. Or is it... You know what? Let's just do the Cecil voice. Hello, Lynn. Or is it Detective now? It's been 10 years since we last met. Are you really that man from the park 10 years ago? Well, well, I see there's no need to introduce myself. Give Camilla back! She has nothing to do with any of this! Afraid I can't do that. This is my last chance. The phone's ringing. It's not for me. Nobody ever calls the dead. The fact that you're here means that my revenge plan has failed. Revenge plan? It didn't happen tonight, did it? His execution. Well, knowing him, I half expected as much. That's why I was waiting here like this, waiting for him to show up. Wouldn't it be just what he wanted, to be executed by his own daughter? I heard about 10 years ago. I feel sorry about what happened to you. But revenge? Nobody could possibly know what I've... What in the world? An explosion? Uh-oh, I've got a bad feeling about this. Have I been had? Look out! Revenge, huh? That's a feeling I just can't understand. Of course not. You're not him. She's right. I'm not him, am I? He was going to shoot Detective Jowd as Camilla when he came to rescue her. It's just too horrible. Anyway, let's bring you back to life again. You didn't have to add the again part. Here we go. Red October. Okay, let's see. Wait, now I can't reach anything. I guess this needs to play out. She pulls out the rifle. Ooh. I still don't think I can get to anything. Are you... Now the rifle's even further away. Time's passing, the phone rings.
It's not for me, blah blah blah.
Okay, I should be able to jump into the rifle now. I have no idea what's going on. I'll start turning stuff. That didn't do anything. Oh! Hey, we somehow managed to knock down the receiver. Somehow managed. Who's to say that's not how I planned it? Come on, hurry. Now's your chance to get on the phone. It might be Detective Jowd. She's right. I'd better check it out. Okay.
Hello, anybody there? If anybody's still there, get yourself here on the double. We're about to head out. Speak up. Why don't you answer? Anyway, come if you're coming. We're leaving.
I guess let's go.
So it must be true what they say, that there are restless ghosts on board.
This guy reminds me of like a monarch henchman.
That does it. I promise to turn over a new leaf, Mom.
Who is he calling restless ghosts? Well, it's true neither of us is really resting in peace. Anyway, it looks like the sub just lost one of its crew. I guess that means the fate of this sub has changed slightly.
Fate changed.
Alright, here we go.
Sissel has underestimated us. He's left behind his precious bargaining chip here.
Alright, we've seen all this. They reach up his ass, and then they take the meteorite fragment. It's Detective Jowd! What's going on there? I saw this little deal go down once before. In just a moment, the man in red is about to get his Temsic fragment taken away. Ooh, can we get to the fragment? What do these valves do? Nothing obvious. I can't even... Oh, wait a minute. Oh. I feel like... Okay, it's the timing thing. Wait a minute. Ooh. Wait, should we go into the Temsic fragment? Oh, wow, okay. I guess we're gonna follow him.
Ah, the Temsic fragment. You're mine at last. The objective has been achieved. Now we detach the control room as planned. Yes, sir. Farewell, sir.
Sissel, what just happened? The whole room just disappeared, with Detective Jowd in it. Don't worry, Lynn. I bet Detective Jowd can take care of himself. The main thing right now is rescuing you and the little lady. I can't believe this is happening. How am I gonna do that from in his little sub?
Now then, I'd better hurry along. before Sissel discovers what he's lost and comes after me. The Yonoa will be his coffin.
Oh crap. A torpedos.
May it lie buried here forever in the deep sea. Wait, may it lie buried here in the deep sea. Forever. Farewell, Sissel.
Alright. Well, how am I supposed to do anything from there? Oh, I'm in the capsule. I'm not in the Temsic fragment. Aha! So that's the cause of the giant explosion. Huh? What is? Don't tell me that's another thing you've forgotten. The torpedo. It's like, well, you've heard of the missile before, haven't you? Yeah, sure. But a different missile comes to mind, comes more readily to mind. It looks like he plans to sink the submarine with that thing. This is not good. We have to do something before that torpedo's fired. Well, this is all I can do. Oh! Crap. Oh. Alright, I'm in the torpedo now. Okay. Don't worry, we can still find a way to stop it. What? How? Even if the torpedo does launch, we just have to stop it from detonating, right? There's still something we can do. I hope. Why was the I hope at the end the strongest part of that sentence? Okay, here goes. Oh. So it was already a formula in the torpedo to turn back around. Oh my god. There's a little rat in there. Alright, my little rat friend. I came along for the ride without giving it too much thought. But was this really the best move? I think so. We just have to keep it from going off, right? I'm sure that poor little rat will thank us too. So I have to, what, destabilize it? How in the world did it get in here? It's a gyroscope. The spinning okay, the spinning black things, right? Apparently their spinning helps the torpedo maintain its balance. They must be pretty heavy. I wonder if we can use these weights to our advantage somehow. Oh, I see. That makes it sort of stop. Well, what if I balance these both? Oh god, okay, they reactivate too. Well, they're balanced. Okay. No. Oh, they're both still going. This looks like just the thing. If we clamp this thing on the fuse, it should keep it from moving. So what does that mean exactly? It means we might be able to stop the torpedo from exploding with this. I have to admit, I don't understand all the details, but I do want to give it a try. But before we can do that, it looks like we have to get something out of the way first. Yeah, we gotta stop both these things. Let's try to... This is probably the detonator. Oh god. I didn't realize I had the detonator selected. We have to put the safety on before the thing blows up. Okay. Oh, I'm too late. Great, we've dumped the little creature off. Wow, those weights were heavy enough to turn the whole torpedo over. Now for that safety device. Oh, I did it? I'm not taking credit for that. I just lucked out here. There, we clamped the safety device on. We did it! That should keep the torpedo from exploding. But there's just one problem. Problem? What's that? The torpedo is still going to impact. We can't do anything about that. Uh-oh. What was that noise? Looks like the torpedo still hit the submarine. But it looks like the submarine is still okay. This changes everybody's fate, including the little rats. Sissel, we did it! We saved the rat! That's what we wanted this whole time, right? What's the matter? You still look unhappy. We stopped the torpedo from blowing up. But we still opened up a gaping hole in the submarine. You're right. I guess that's just what missiles do. They're unstoppable. Huh? Am I hearing things? Anyway, I guess we'd better get back to the present as quickly as we can. Right, I'm worried about Camilla. We managed to stop death for now, but it hasn't disappeared altogether. It's now slowly but surely filling the room. Uh-oh. Do. Water's seeping in through the hole where the torpedo hit. I've got to get them out of here. I'd better go meet up with Lynn. Transformer. Okay, I can't go through those. Starter. Oh. Alright then. The lights went out, but this machine apparently still works. Unfortunately, I guess it won't run for very long. But maybe I can use its movements to help me create a path. Okay. Alright, I can get to this thing. Then to this. Then to that. And that piston pushes me up. Ooh. We're getting somewhere. Do. Lynn. Camilla, you're awake. How do you feel? I'm so sorry. I'm sorry I pointed that gun at you. Don't worry about that. That wasn't you. Miss Camilla! Oh, Missile, you're here. Oh, poor Miss Camilla. Miss Lynn, what should we do? Oh, Barack Obama, thank you for thank you for subbing for the first time ever with Barack. Also, 3-time Tiger, thank you for the gifted sub to Tito McMahon. All right,
We have to get out of here before any more water comes in. Sissel should be along any second. I knew Sissy would come.
And Missy is here too.
Sissy and Missy. All right.
I'm so happy everyone's gonna be with me now.
Do.
Camilla?
Miss Camilla!
I'll get you out of here. If it's the last thing I do.
Oh, I think I'm gonna cry.
Or whimper, as the case may be. I'd better send a signal to Lynn that I'm here. Before it's too late. Well, I am on a flashlight. Oh, look at that flashlight. It's Sissel. He's here. Up you go.
That was a tough puzzle.
Sorry for the wait. Looks like this room is going to fill up with water fast. We'd better get out that door as quick as we can. We won't be getting out that door, I'm afraid. The water pressure's too great already. I can't open it. What? What does water pressure mean? Think of it as the force of the water holding the door closed. The water level keeps getting higher and higher in here. So the only way out of here is up, huh? Exactly. Okay, got it. Let's look for a path that goes up. Did you? There you go. Hey, look at that ladder. I wonder if we can get it down here somehow. Good idea. Let's try it. Oh, and by the way... Yeah? I can't swim. Neither can Camilla. Don't you have any good news for me? Let me think about it. In the meantime, could you hurry, please? Great.
Do. Well, does this handle do anything now? Oh, it knocked the glove down. Oh, this probably lowers the ladder. You did it, Sissel! Thanks! Okay. What was that? It looks like water seeping in isn't the only thing we have to worry about. Huh? Sissel, the flashlight doesn't work anymore. Hey, don't get mad at me. Most excellent. Thank you for resubscribing for 16 months, bro. Yeah, isn't the animation in this great, 3-Time Tiger? I've always been very impressed with it. Maybe the contacts are bad or something. Hey, I know. You can fix it with your powers. Okay, now that's just taking things too far. Oh, it really worked. Oh, hey, great. Did you used to be an electrician in your past life or something? That's a cruel question considering the circumstances. Now all we have to do is get to that door and we're safe. Oh, come on, Lynn. Oh my goodness. A lot of good this does us. What happened now? It looks like the submarine decided to rear up on its hind legs. I can't believe we're still okay after that fall. Either we're really lucky, or we're dead and we just haven't realized it yet. Come on now, as if the latter could be true. Oh, great. What now? The water sure is rising fast. Come on. You'll just have to go up to the top. Let's see how I can help with my ghost tricks. Well, well, I think I see a familiar flame over there. Cecil, there you are! How's it going? How's it going? I'd say it's going pretty badly. You do understand how dangerous this situation is, don't you? Of course, after all. Just ask anybody who knows me how much I hate taking a bath. Maybe he's been in danger of drowning before himself. Okay, ready to create a path for these ladies? Almost said for these idiots. I don't know where I saw that. Of course. Ready to create a path for these morons? Okay, let's see here. These... Okay, they all look the same to me. This is large fan. This is medium fan. And this also says medium fan. Is there any point to moving these around? There's a small fan. I don't know if I... What did that do? There's like a sequence to all these. They're all broken though. Oh boy, there's a lot of stuff. Most of this stuff isn't trickable. It seems like there's something to the timing on these. I guess you have to understand the path that they're going to be taking. Oh. Are you going to even try, Lynn? Alright. Apparently not. I have to find a way for Lynn to get to the top. A woman who can't swim and an ambitious woman. They both head for the top. To do that, I need to recreate some kind of footholds for her. The woman who can't swim and a sensible woman. They both keep their feet on the ground. Okay. I mean, there's nothing Sissel can do at this point. So it's definitely up to my good friend the doggo. Okay, here, let's go here. Let's swap the small and the big and the medium. And then let's swap this extra medium with the small. I don't know. There's nothing equivalent to the torpedo. He's saying they need a foothold. Oh, wait a minute. Oh, that's just her leaning over, though. Here, does she have anything useful to say? Go up is easier said than done when I'm holding Camilla. I know, we're gonna try to create a path for you somehow. By the way, did I ever tell you, you can't swim, neither can Camilla. Oops, I already said that, didn't I? Okay, well, good luck. Oh, crap. There's gotta be some way. Oh wait, I can reach that. Yeah, let's get Missile off of this so Sissel can jump to it. Wait. I can't even turn this wheel. Alright, Missile, get out of the way. Missile, meet Sissel, meet Missile, meet Sissel. We got this, guys. Also, did I think most excellent for resubbing? I did. Alright, so... Torpedo. Oh, there's a starter. Oh, look at that. There, how about that? Wow, this is great. You made a staircase for me. You better hurry. I don't think that water's gonna wait for you. Alright. That does make sense. The biggest one on the bottom pushes the little pistons out the furthest. Okay. Now I need to now this timing thing's making a lot more sense. Now the steam is getting in the way. It's too hot to get through. What? There's no way to go around either. Think you can do something? Of course we can. We have to. All right. This is another missile job. Whatever. Actually, there was no value in that. There we go. I have no idea. I'm just gonna start randomly swapping stuff. Look at this! If I swap the pipes, it changes how the steam comes out. Yeah, okay. Oh, I get it. Because the cracks in each pipe are different, right? So each pipe sprays up the steam in a different way, huh? I bet that'll come in handy. I just unlocked something. They're all going at the same time now. That's an achievement? I still am not... Alright, I think I just need to swap the 2 top ones.
Oh, I wish I could drink it up for you.
I think the more relevant point is, okay, just do something. Okay. I think if I just swap these 2 top ones, it works out. No. Crap. Yeah, that wheel doesn't do anything. See, these are all... See, this one is the... Crap. I'm seeing... Alright. Is there like a 5th one that I'm not noticing? Nope. I failed. The water's getting really close now. Oh boy, oh boy. Okay. Looks like I have one more chance at this. But Is that really not good enough? Ah, come on, Lynn. You couldn't take a little warm mist? Hey, that was no warm mist. It was boiling hot steam. Anyway, looks like you're the key player for this one, Missile.
But I don't think my powers alone are going to be enough.
Oh, really? There must have been something I'm supposed to do with Sissel. Okay. Let's see. Okay. That's something she should be able to time, right? What can you do now, Sissel? Well, let's get Missile out of the way. Oh, wait. Oh, that's not a real switch. A fuse box. Does that do anything? Oh, literally just opens the fuse box. And that's a door. What if I open it? Alright. I can't move the door. There's like, I don't... Is that a thing? That's just a piston. Oh, wait. No, that's just the fan. Here comes the water again.
Oh, I wish I could drink it all up for you.
You know, these look like they're supposed to be swapped. Oh crap. I think the top right and bottom left one should get swapped too. This is the best I can do. Darn this thing called water. Look what it's done. Huh? Just a second ago it was chilling me to the bone. Now it's hitting me as steam hot enough to melt a person. My boots and my coat are soaking wet. Water just pours out of them when I move.
How dare that water treat you like that? Here, let me lap it all up for you.
You better not, Missile. It's salt water. Sounds like she's starting to get crabby. Achoo! Okay, I'm working on it. I'm working on it. Wait, I can turn this wheel? Since when? And then just as I go to do that, she dies. You guys saw that. I hit trick. I was just a second too late. Since when was this wheel turnable? I swear I checked it earlier and it wasn't. Anyway. Let's swap these two. And these two. Oh. Yeah. See, that seems like it should be right. So yeah, what if I turn this wheel now? Oh! That completely shuts that one off. Yeah, let's put the problematic one there. There we go. It looks great. All that horrible steam is cleared out of the way. Okay, it's not far now. Try to move forward. Okay, now we can slowly crawl this away. Look up there. If I can just make it to that door. Okay. We can escape. Now, how in the world am I going to get up there? Don't yell at me.
If you want to yell, you can yell at me.
Missile? How can I yell at you when you're so sweet about it? I think you just did.
Let's look for something to pull Miss Lynn up with.
Yeah, something to whisk Miss Lynn up and glide her ever so gently to the top with. Hey, are you being sarcastic? All right. We we got this distribution panel. We've got this switch that doesn't do anything. Oh wait, can I... Is there a way to lower this hook? Oh. Yes. Alright, now this is what I'm talking about. Oh, we can just... Okay, raise away. Just like that, huh? Whoop, water's coming up. Oh, you're telling me you can't open the door? Sorry, I can't do it. Open it. Hurry. Is that any way to ask for something? Wait a minute. Can Missile switch this with this? No. That's right. They have to be the same rotation anyway for his little tricks to work. Yeah, even those rectangles aren't switchable. Last time I tried to do this, it did not work. It's no use! I can't budge it! It must be stuck! Oh no! No! This way. Who said that? Eek! Oh, well, I guess we got it out. We got out. What just happened? I can't believe my eyes. Lynn and the little lady suddenly vanished, leaving only darkness and seawater. The submarine continues to sink down into the deep, deep sea. But I still want to try and make my way up as far as possible. I still want to head up, to find a single ray of light to illuminate the truth at the bottom of this deep, deep darkness. All right, we're saving. I say we keep going. The upended submarine continues to sink, slowly but surely, as a long, long journey to the bottom of the sea.
Slowly, slowly he sank into the sea. Though we tried to save him, he sank into the sea.
All right. Lynn and the little lady found the darkness and the salt water closing in on them. Did anybody get the Babes in Toyland reference? That movie's older than me. I'm talking about the one from the 60s. Lynn and the little lady found the darkness and the salt water closing in on them. But at the very last second, something saved them. Now it looks down at them quietly. My head is filled with one giant question. What in the world is this thing? Eek! Oh, goodness. This is his loner body. I see you've managed to survive, Detective. Hey, you're... Excuse my appearance. I seem to have lost my body. Oh, and you there.
You're the ghost who's been saving Lynn all evening, aren't you? You knew about me all along? Of course. What else would explain all those unnatural things happening? If you knew, how come you didn't do anything about it all this time? And how come you decided to save us all of a sudden? I thought you wanted to get revenge on us. I don't really know. Please, you gotta tell me. I need to know. Who in the world are you? Sissel, look at you. What happened? I can't hold on to that image of myself any longer. You can't remember who you are? That's right. I came all this way tonight trying to chase down my lost memory. For quite a bit of tonight, I thought I was you, Sissel. Sissel. My name isn't Sissel. I bet you'll remember really soon who you are and who I am, too. What? The man in front of me is not me. I'm even further away from the truth. Or maybe not. Something is stirring in my mind. A memory about to emerge. Do I know this man? Now that I've shed my image of myself, I feel like I'm one step closer to the truth. They got us good. It's all over for this submarine. Its engine room is destroyed. There's a hole in the hole. There's a hole in the hole. And it's sinking as we speak. What are you doing here? I thought you had a deal with those people. They betrayed me. I was a fool to trust them. They already have what they wanted now. The Temsic fragment. I didn't know they had it all figured out. You mean they figured out the source of your powers? Yeah, that meteorite's radiation has two effects on living creatures. It gives power and time. If you don't mind, we'd like to hear more. These 10 years, I've been watching that junkyard superintendent do his research. And I think I've kind of got it figured out. The meteorite's radiation gives spirits special powers. Like possessing and manipulating objects. And in my case, swapping objects. Exactly. Apparently, there are individual differences in the powers we get. And it seems those powers change as time goes by. They do? Yeah. My powers have changed over these past 10 years. At first, I could only manipulate small living creatures. Now then, how do you suppose we got these powers? It's simple. It is? How then? In a nutshell, we died while exposed to the energy emitted by the meteorite, its radiation. That's what does it? Dying while being exposed to the radiation? On that day 10 years ago, a fragment of that meteorite pierced my heart, and I died. So of course, I received special powers.
Naturally, that's how it works. Hey, wait a minute! Is that how I got my powers too?
You know, you might be right. Aren't the Temsic remnants still right there in that park at the bottom of the crater? You're right. So that must mean I must have died in the presence of the meteorite's radiation too. Another effect the meteorite's radiation has on us is that it gives us time. Again, I think this time effect is centered around the theme of death, but it's not all that clear. So the fact that I can return to 4 minutes before a person's death is another effect of that meteorite? One of the characteristics of that meteorite is its ability to replay the moment of death. Replay the moment of death? This is too strange and confusing. I can't take it all in.
It makes about as much sense to me as anything else.
Yeah, strange and confusing. That just about sums up the object that pierced my body that day. Thanks to that meteorite fragment, my very existence is a contradiction. What do you mean? That day, when the fragment pierced my heart, I lost my life. However, because it remained inside of me, that fragment continued to constantly regenerate my body. In other words, my body was continuously cycling between the moments that separated my life and death. What? My body's vital functions stopped 10 years ago. But my body's time is perpetually stopped at the moment just before death. Time just stopped, huh? So I just simply existed, not really alive, and not really dead. That pretty much sums up these last 10 years for me, ever since that incident in the park. My body hasn't aged a day. My hair hasn't grown an inch. Come to think of it, that old pigeon guy mentioned something. He said he couldn't cut this guy's body with the scalpel. So I guess as soon as an incision was made, his body would be regenerated. Wow. Before I left this country, I wanted to do one thing. I wanted to get revenge on the people who stole our lives. Our lives? As part of the deal, I made those guys promise to cooperate. Cooperate? You mean the kidnapping? It all went fine. I manipulated the justice minister and made him issue the execution order. But I thought he might call off the execution at the last second. So that's why you wanted his daughter kidnapped. But they kidnapped the wrong girl. Little did I know. They had their own reasons for cooperating with me. Huh? Their objective was to wipe out everybody who had to do with Temsic. Detective Jowd was one such person, so they were happy to cooperate. Inspector Cabanella and that junkyard super, they were slated to be wiped out too. And as it turns out, I was one of their targets as well. So they stole my Temsic fragment, and here I am. Yet they had one more final target. You, detective. Me? If you weren't there in the park that day 10 years ago, I never would have thought of doing something as stupid as taking a hostage. Oh, okay. But I was just a little kid playing in the park. Yeah, I know. Huh? 10 years later, and you'd become a detective looking into Jowd's case. Tonight, I invited you to a quiet spot on the edge of town. It was a trap, you see. Oh, thank you for resubbing for 8 months, Woon. Spooky ghosts indeed. I told you who I was. You never saw my face that day 10 years ago. So of course you didn't recognize me. Look at that. I took possession of you to make you shoot me. Your subconscious resisted me. Such incredible power. It was the first time I wasn't able to control somebody completely. The aim was off, and the first shot missed the mark. The junkyard was equipped with security cameras. I knew you'd be wanted for murder. That was my plan anyway.
Back to the beginning of the game, you guys.
But they had other ideas. They simply wanted you wiped out. But then, something threw a big monkey wrench into their scheme. I showed up. I was supposed to meet up with them after that. But then something went wrong. What happened? My body disappeared. Aha, the inspector in white was responsible for that one. My precious bargaining chip was in that body. I had to get it back, no matter what. That inspector caused me no end of trouble. But why were those people targeting me? I never even heard of the Temsic meteorite. Because you were looking into the Jowd case. They thought you would find out about Temsic sooner or later.
Okay. I think we're finally through that info dump.
And that's pretty much the whole story. The only thing left to do now is wait for water pressure to crush this submarine. Oh no! There are no cores that link from here to the water's surface. I have an idea. We hook up the phone line and... There are no communication cables down this deep. They meant for this submarine to be my coffin. A coffin for the dead. There's no escape.
I think I kind of understand now what you've been feeling these 10 years.
You what?
This feeling
cut off from the world, all alone in a submarine, sinking slowly toward the bottom of an endless sea. This must be how you felt all along.
Like a regular coffin, but for the dead?
I know, right? Lynn? Camilla? Is it true? We're stuck here? What? Oh, If my dad was here, I bet he'd save us. Oh, Camilla, I'm so sorry. That's funny. What is it, Sissel? There's something I don't understand. Why would they go to all the trouble of detaching the control room? What? Why didn't they just steal the Temsic fragment and escape if that's what they wanted? Why'd they have to jettison your body off into the sea? That's a good question. But I guess it doesn't matter why now. We'll never find it again. We have no idea where it was launched to. Wait a minute. Yes, we do. This'll tell us where Detective Jowd is. That present from the inspector in white. That's right. Detective Jowd told me to hold on to it for him. And the bullet is still in this person's body in the command room, right? Then we should be able to tell exactly where it is with this. But even if we find out where it is, how do we get there?
We should be able to figure something out between the three of us. With our powers. Right, Miss Lynn?
Right. And wait a minute. What about a torpedo? A torpedo? In any case, it's way too early to give up. Looks like Detective Jowd is our last hope. Come on, let's get started. Oh, look at that. Well, we can eat grapes. To the torpedo room. There might be another torpedo left in there. I'll go check it out.
Oh, I get it. You're going to use a missile to ram the control room.
Well, I don't know about ram. We don't want to blow Detective Jowd up, but something like that. We'll climb up to the torpedo room, too. Up is definitely safer. Okay, I'll see you there then.
We got it.
It looks like the torpedoes can be launched manually with these switches. There are 2 tubes, so there should be 1 more left. I guess the first thing we have to do is load it into the tube.
When it comes to missiles, you can count on me.
I'll enter the coordinates of the command room into the torpedo. And I just turned on the backup power. We ought to be able to use the switches now. Okay, let's try it. Good luck.
All right. Let's see. What happens when the
The switch won't budge. Maybe it's broken. I don't think the entire device is broken. If I could move the switch... Yeah, I get it. I get it. Wait. Let's just talk to Missile, I guess.
What would happen to these two ladies?
I think that's up to us and our powers.
What?
This is no time to be standing around unsure of ourselves. You will lend me your strength, Missile.
Me? Oh, of course I will. Count on it.
Alright, now we have Missile. Let's swap these switches. There we go. That torpedo looks serviceable. All set on this end, too. But something's odd. What is? The command room. It looks like it's slowly sinking. Sinking? Yeah, like it's completely run out of power. I wonder what happened. I don't know, but I guess I'll find out. Right. Okay, hop onto the missile. I do not consider a torpedo and a missile to be equivalent. One is a rocket, and one is a freaking torpedo. Anyway, I'll launch it for you. Okay, thanks. I guess I just get in? Yep. I've already set the torpedo's course. I'll head toward the command room where Detective Jowd is. 12 seconds after launching, it'll pass by the command room for an instant. That instant will be your window of opportunity to jump over to the command room. Okay, got it. And then we'll find a way to come back and save you. That'll probably be my last task tonight. Just hold on until we get back. Okay, come on, Missile. Missile?
I'm sorry, I can't go.
What?
I just can't. How could I leave? I can't leave Miss Lynn and Miss Camilla behind. I can't do it.
Missile.
I swapped the switches so the missile can be launched. You'll have to do the rest, Sissel.
I can't do it either. I can't ask Missile to come with me after that. I understand exactly how he feels. Oh, you're just trying to write him out of the next puzzle. Oh, or not. I want you to go, Missile.
What? But Miss Lynn?
You staying here won't change our fate. But if you go with Sissel, you might be able to make something happen. And that's our only hope.
But what if that something doesn't happen? I'll never be able to see you again. Never, ever again. Even I can understand that. I couldn't stand that.
Don't worry, Missile.
Miss Camilla?
I just know you and Sissy can make something happen. I believe in you. I'll be right here waiting for you. We'll see each other then. Don't worry.
Ah, Miss Camilla.
That's a good boy, Missile. All right. Fire the missiles. I mean, the torpedo. Damn it. All right. By the way, thank you, Golden Pen, for the 100 bits. Tomar, if a frickin' sweet green meteorite fragment pierces your heart and you die, but gain cool ghost tricks, would you solve crimes and save people with your daughter when she shows up and becomes a detective? That's not exactly the plot of this game. I don't think any of these characters are Sissel's daughter, but sure, yeah, why not? Okay. Now, are you ready? Remember, it's 12 seconds after I throw this switch. We're ready. Everybody start counting. Sissel? Yeah? We never found out who you really were. But that doesn't matter now. All I know is I'm truly glad I met you tonight. Thank you for everything. And I'm glad I met you, Detective. But we're gonna see each other again, right, Sissy? Right, Missile? That's right. We promised, little lady.
Of course we will.
I'll never forget you, no matter what happens. Here goes, then. Good luck, friend. Friend.
Aw, friend zoned. Right at the last moment. And then the hatch doesn't open and it just explodes and that's it. There we go. These 12 seconds are lasting an eternity. I strive to think of a way to save Lynn and the little lady the whole time. But how can a ray of light, of hope, reach this far down into the deep sea? Before I can think of an answer, the 12 seconds are up. All right, Detective Jowd.
I bet that big masked man did this. I'm gonna bite him.
You'd better not. You might break your teeth. The command room has lost power and is sinking. So I wonder what this masked man is going to do.
Let's talk to Detective Jowd.
I guess he's dead. Sorry for the wait, Detective Jowd.
Oh, who are you? Are you Sissel?
Please excuse my appearance.
I can't believe you made it here. How is Camilla? What about Lynn?
Well, it's kind of a long story. I told Detective Jowd about everything that happened on the submarine Yonoa. Oh, ooh, I missed some stuff. Zone, thank you for resubbing for 14 months. Dogs shouldn't have human-level sentience. It's too dangerous and will only cause innumerable legal issues down the line. Okay. Duly noted, Zone, and welcome. And Woon, thank you for the 100 bits. Hey there.
All right. So the submarine is badly damaged? Why would he do that to his own submarine?
I wish I knew. I know the answer.
I know the answer to that one.
Wait, who is this talking? Oh,
it's because he's afraid of my powers.
You! You followed us? I didn't even notice.
It's been 10 long years, Detective Jowd. Are you Yomiel? So you remember me, do you? How could I possibly forget?
So that's your real name, huh? Yomiel.
That's right.
But those people on the Yonoa were calling you Sissel.
That's just an alias I was using for my deal with them. I didn't see any need to tell them my real name.
Could you do me a favor? Would you let me ask you some questions? I've been trying to find out my true identity all night.
Sure, go ahead. I'm sure there's plenty we can still tell you, right, Detective Jowd? Right. 10 years ago, you were a top systems engineer, weren't you?
Hey, that's what I do.
Systems engineer? What's that? By the way, I'm a top Pomeranian, you know.
Well, it's kind of hard to explain to a dog, but it's a person who's good at using computers.
Hey, that's me.
I don't mean to brag, but I was one of the best in the industry. That's how I got roped into joining that project.
Project? What project?
It was a project aimed at reorganizing the nation's top secret information. The goal was to build a new system using multi-dimensional programming theory.
That sounds made up. By the way, Rambo Amier, thank you for subscribing with Prime. And welcome to the subscriberverse. Okay. I was asked to join the project by an agent of the government.
By an agent of the government.
It doesn't sound like something a top Pomeranian would know anything about.
To me, it just sounded like another challenging job. However, this project was also the target of a secret plot. I bet you can imagine the kind of crime the nation's top secrets might attract. I never thought for the life of me I'd ever have to deal with spies.
It was never made public, but every organization in the country moved on this one. And then, one day, the name of a certain programmer emerged as a suspect.
I was the guy who built the core of the system.
The police arrested you, and then that incident happened. He escaped from the interrogation room and took little Lynn as a hostage.
By the way, Detective Jowd, when was it that I was proven innocent?
About 6 months after your death.
I'm so sorry, Yomiel. 10 years ago. My soul was split from my body, and I lost everything. I was sealed in eternal darkness. I existed in this world, no question about that. But nobody noticed my presence. What good were my powers? They didn't help anybody. Not even the passage of time could heal my pain. In fact, it only made it worse. I wanted to disappear, but I wasn't even allowed to do that. The way Lynn described it is exactly right. Sinking slowly toward the bottom of an endless sea. An overwhelming feeling of loneliness and despair. And I wanted all of you to suffer what I was suffering.
And so that's why you murdered Alma.
That's right. I wanted you to know what it was like to lose everything you cared about. I wanted you to feel the same pain I felt.
What?
It was the twisted wish of a mind poisoned by infinite loneliness. And then, as I was plotting my revenge, I had an idea. I came up with a plan to use these powers of mine to make a deal.
What's the deal? There's something I just don't understand about the deal. I'm sure your powers would be very valuable to them. But what would you get out of the deal?
a new life.
Life?
I asked them for 2 conditions. Number 1 was that they help me with my revenge plot. And the second was a rebirth for me.
Rebirth? A new beginning, huh?
I didn't care if it was a fake life, an artificial life. I just wanted a physical receptacle for my soul, a name, an identity, an everyday life. I wanted to grow old in a society that would accept me. And finally, I wanted to die, surrounded by a loving family. That's the kind of life I asked them for.
A completely man-made life.
That's right. I knew I couldn't hope for anything more than that. To make it all come true, I knew it would take a lot of money and a lot of power. That's why I decided to ask a national government to help me. And their response in the end was betrayal.
Betrayal?
Yeah, we saw that.
They were making their moves much more carefully than I suspected. They sent spies to this country and researched my powers on their own. And they even figured out what Temzik was all about.
And you had no idea they were doing all this?
None at all. I was a fool.
We just got raided by Matt Big Fat. Hey, Matt Big Fat and the Big Fat Clan. Welcome to all the Big Fats out there. Join in as we go through this expositionary segment near the end of Ghost Trick. So then, why'd they go to all the trouble of making a deal with you? Why didn't they just steal a hunk of the Temzik meteorite from the park?
They couldn't.
Huh?
After the manipulator incidents, research was conducted in this country too. A report was submitted to the government about the source of the manipulator's power.
By Inspector Cabanella and the old pigeon guy, huh?
At first, the government didn't believe the report. But then, they decided to put the park under surveillance, just in case.
Surveillance, huh?
It just looks like an ordinary, peaceful park, but there are armed agents there at all times.
Don't tell me that odd leaflet guy is one of them.
No, not him. He's just a plain old odd person. That park is like a silent battlefield on an international scale.
So that's why they couldn't steal the Temzik meteorite.
And lately, under the pretense of building a housing site, they've been working on a plan to destroy that park in order to secure the Temzik meteorite.
So that's it, huh? So much exposition.
So the upshot of your grand deal was this, huh?
Yeah, it's the ending I deserve.
But at least there's one thing you must be happy about.
What's that?
You've managed to seal me away at the bottom of the sea forever.
Well, shall we get started?
Started with what?
Bringing Detective Jowd back to life, of course.
What? What good would that do now?
But we promised! We promised Miss Lynn and Miss Camilla we'd save them!
And we can't do that without you, Detective Jowd. I've been guided by fate tonight to this place. I won't give up now.
All right, fine. Let's see where it leads us.
Here we go then. Back to 4 minutes before your death. Wah, 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 wah.
So, where are we headed? We're not headed anywhere, Detective.
What?
There was only enough fuel on board to launch us away, Detective. We will run out soon, and that will be our destination, Detective.
What are you talking about? That would mean that you're trapped here too.
By the way, I am not human, Detective. I am a remote-controlled robot, Detective.
What? Your country's use of technology is just plain off.
We get that a lot, Detective.
Why would you go to all the trouble to do this? That's nothing but a shell there. It's hardly a threat anymore.
Commander Sith likes to provide against any possibility, no matter how small, Detective.
Possibility? What are you talking about?
There is no need for you to know, Detective. Now is the time to say goodbye, Detective. In the end, your fate remains the same, it seems, Detective.
Camilla, forgive me. He got rat-a-tatted. It isn't over yet.
It isn't?
Remember what that big masked man said? Any possibility, no matter how small. Possibility? Oh, hey there, Blindside. Thank you for subbing with Prime. I appreciate it, I do. Now, come join us for these final moments. Or for whatever we're doing right now. Okay. In other words, there must be a chance here somewhere. The possibility of turning this situation around. Ho, 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 ho. Bigfoot, Bigfoot, Bigfoot. All right. Remember, when you have any doubts, Bigfoot, Bigfoot. Huh? All right.
What is it, Detective?
Look at Yomiel's shell. There's no aura emanating from his body. Of course there isn't. The Temsic fragment is gone. Could this change in his shell? Give us some kind of lead? What? I figured it out. I know what this possibility, no matter how small, is that they're afraid of. That's a weird way to say it out loud. What is it? My time was perpetually stopped, thanks to the power of Temsic. His body cycled between the moments that... Yeah, we heard that. Right, but not anymore. The Temsic fragment has been taken away. Exactly. So what does that mean? Oh, thank you, Sorrow in a Box, for also subscribing with Prime. Also, Tokidoki, thank you for the $3 tip. Big fan of your war crimes. You're not the person from the audience who said that at the Smiling Friends panel back in July. Are you, Tokidoki? Are you that person?
No, I wish. Oh well. That would have been a funny coincidence. All right. Well, not a coincidence, but you know what I mean. That took me back. You specifically saying big fan of your war crimes. Anyway.
Exactly. So what does that mean? I get it. Your body won't come back to life anymore. The moment the Temsik fragment was removed from my shell, my shell became a regular corpse. So let's see, that means we can go back to 4 minutes before your death.
But wait a minute. Exactly when is that death?
That's simple. We'll find out. When we get there. Let's move.
Are we going all the way back to when he took Lynn hostage?
Holy crap.
I fell back through the cracks of time for what seemed like forever, and then I saw it. The final death at the end of this long night. Who exactly am I? I've already seen all of the clues. All I have to do now is remember. The final journey to the truth starts now.
You guys, it's a save point. Oh, so, playing through the rest of this game, I want to take our time, really savor that ending. So, and also it's not fair for me to stay in here all night. Maya could wake up. I don't want to leave everything on Jaxie. So, finale on Tuesday. And then if we have extra time, maybe we'll play some marbles. Ugh. But we got through two big chapters today. We went still longer than usual. So thank you guys for following this game with me. We're real close to the end. We are gonna finish this Tuesday. Period. Unless I'm like sick or something. But if I am able to move my body into this chair and stream on Tuesday, we're finishing this game. Thank you all for joining me. It's been real. But I'm going to go chill with my wife. And everybody have a good weekend. I'll see you Tuesday. Bye-bye.